Palladium in New York City, the setting for a dramatic and surprising success story. The Clash is coming. After only 3 years together, The Clash, born of the now faded punk rock era in England, have made it big. Very big.
I really like The Clash because I think they're really happening and they're really now. And that's what the 80s are about, man.
Joe Strummer, vocals and rhythm guitar. Mick Jones, vocals and lead guitar. Paul Simonon, vocals and bass guitar. Topper Hedden, drums.
Clash is the greatest band, man.
You know, I just call myself a fan of The Clash, which happens to be the greatest band around today.
They're number one! They're number one!
Ladies and gentlemen, The Clash.
Sold out for around 3,800 seats in around 90 minutes. The scalpers are charging too much.
It's lower class type music, and everyone's into it. It's good.
You got the ticket?
Not yet.
London Calling, the group's second American-released album, is in the top 20, and The Clash recently showed up on the coveted cover of Rolling Stone magazine, who called them the greatest rock and roll band in the world. Quite a feat for a group whose industry potential was considered a commercial dead end. In a time when disco and soft rock still rule the record charts, the angry, violent, and political sound of The Clash is getting through. The writer who dubbed The Clash the greatest rock and roll band in the world is Tom Carson.
There's a very romantic, very heroic, rebellious message in all of their music that I think attracts people, the adventure of it.
Why are you here tonight?
Because I think The Clash represent, you know, the rebellious youth today, you know, and they represent like the revolution that's brewing all over this country and all over the world.
I don't know why I like them. That's why I like them. You don't have to know everything.
How would you describe what it is you're saying? What the lyrics of your songs that you write are all about?
God, that's a difficult one, Biff. Now we've had it.
Caught again.
I know it's that's a tough one.
Shocked
what he
and
says,
stunned.
whatever. Yeah, I'm shocked and stunned.
I could try a
that
definition.
question.
I can attempt a definition.
Go on then.
Right.
Go on then. Dan Leander.
Jones. Same goes there.
What he says and him says, for me.
Yeah, we like to get straight to the point. To try and maybe tell the truth for once, I don't know. You have to fight every inch of the way, you know, it doesn't matter how many times 45s you've sold to who. You know, you still have to fight with all the town councils and idiots of the whole world over. And there's plenty of them.
Why do you think it's so difficult to deal with these people?
Because they're dead from the neck down.
The key to rock and roll, alive from the neck down. While their songs do sound a call to the common man with lyrics like, a system built by the sweat of the many creates assassins to kill off the few, and titles like Tommy Gun, Guns on the Roof, and Guns of Brixton, still the real heart of The Clash is the non-stop foot-stomping beat, song after song.
Insofar as their politics go, just be a mistrust of all authority, of all corporate structures, the whole corporate government industrial mentality.
But with a hit album, a smash national tour, and a major record deal in the six-figure bracket, isn't there a conflict?
Sure, it's a paradox, but it's a working paradox.
What kind of pressures do you have because you're with a big label?
Well, we get kind of argumentative parishioners, you know, we got to argue with a whole bunch of people, but it doesn't really kind of, I wouldn't call it
anybody.
I wouldn't call it pressure as such, you know. It's more like a pain in the
Where do you classify yourselves, or do you feel like that's necessary at all?
No, it's silly. All categories unnecessary at this point in time. In this stage of the game, categories unnecessary, I think.
I'd say if we had to pick a category, I'd say we were learning the game, you know.
Learning to be a punk.
Learning our strokes.
We'll live to play another day.
Another day.
And now it's time to go from the intensity of a group like The Clash to the beauty of a place like this. No, I'm not on some tropical island. I'm in New York, in the Bronx, in a place that's been around since 1901. You'll find out exactly where I am in just a minute. But first, let me tell you about next week's show.